Okay, so listen, y'all. So last night, mm-mm-mm. Last night I saw a man. I'm not gonna give y'all the whole story because I still want to be professional and politically correct, right? Because there's a lot of politicking when it comes to these people behind the scenes. Okay, when it comes to these reality shows and these celebrities. Well, the lady that the man represents is not really a celebrity yet, but anyways, um, I saw one of the people that work for one of the housewives of Atlanta. Last night, I went to the club down there at the Atlanta Eagle, and it was Black People Night, first Friday Black People Night. So I was like, oh, let me go to Black People Night. And I never been, so I was excited. I was like, in a great mood, or whatever, drunk, drinking, crazy. Saw the guy that works for one of the ladies, went up to him, gave him a hug and everything. And the exchange ended in him being like, oh, and you need to fix that attitude. You need to fix that attitude. And he has one of those smiles where he doesn't really like show his teeth. Like he's not overly expressive with his mouth. But for the first time, and this is my third time meeting him, for the first time ever and 3 times meeting him, I saw like all of his teeth. Because he was like, you need to fix that attitude. And then I was like, wait, what happened? Come again? What'd you say? He goes, you need to fix that attitude. And then I could see all those teeth. His face went like I could see all his teeth. And I was like, what the hell is going on? What attitude are you talking about? And I think what he was referring to was the fact that maybe, and I'm just guessing because I don't know what the hell he was talking about, but he works for one of the ladies. He does PR for one of the ladies. And he kept referring to his girl as the winning team. This is the winning team. This is the winning team. And me just being funny, joking around, I'm like, is that the winning team? No, I don't know. Could be, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So I don't know if he was offended by that. And I guess maybe I could kind of understand that because at the end of the day, we don't really know each other like that. Barely, rarely. You know what I mean? He doesn't even know my name, allegedly. And that's the other thing that I'm like, girl, like, y'all are too late. Y'all are so late. How that man on Housewives say, you're late, you're tired, you're old. The man talking about some, what he say? He was like, he said he didn't know my name. He said, oh, you're such his friend. Okay, so let me go back. I met this dude at this event, right? I met him through a friend. Okay. I met this PR guy through my friend. At this event, this is the first event. We'll call this event number 1. At this event, I was taking pictures at the step and repeat, and he was taking pictures, right? And somebody says my name, my stage name, and he goes, oh, that's House of Aaron? Okay. So that let me know that maybe you don't know my face and maybe you're not familiar with my work, but you definitely know my stage name, House of Aaron. You definitely know that fucking name. Okay. So that's what that let me know. And I'm not one of those girls. I do not think I'm big. I do not think I'm above it. I do not think that I'm like this grand old person. I'm regular schmegler degler. Like, I'm not famous. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not like, I'm not like, I feel like I'm not that girl. But when you start to play with me, it's kind of like, okay, girl. Like, so at that moment, I knew that you knew of my stage name, House of Aaron. Maybe you don't know my face, but you definitely know my stage name, as everyone you work with knows my stage name. Okay. 2 weeks later, another event. I see the dude. I say hello to him. And at this point in time, I don't wait for my friend because he's more so my friend's associate, right? But at this second time seeing him, meeting him, I don't really, you know how you'll wait for your friend to introduce you to somebody? Like the second time seeing him, I didn't wait for my friend to go up and say, hey, and then go behind my friend and say, hey, da, 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 da. You know, I took it upon myself to say hello to him on my own because this is my second time seeing you. And he seemed like cool. He was really cool. I thought so. He seemed really cool. So I'm like, second time seeing him at another event, I go, hey, like I wave, whatever. And then toward the end of that event, I have a side conversation with him and I'm getting to know him. I'm like, what do you do? And, where are you from? And I've seen you. I think I said, you look familiar. I've seen you around and whatever. We end up exchanging numbers. He tells me what he does. He tells me who he works for and how he got contacted to be a part of this particular event that we were at, whatever. And we exchanged numbers. And then the husband of one of the housewives comes around and he joins in on the conversation. And he was like, do you know who this is? This is the house of Aaron. And I was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed because I'm like, because I'm a very humble person. Right. And I don't really think I'm not all that. I do not think I'm all that at all. I feel like, I'm very like, whatever. So, it's like, so at the first time you go, oh, so that's House of Aaron. And then the second time I see you, we have a whole conversation. My number is saved in your phone, vice versa. One of the housewives' husbands comes around and goes, this is the House of Aaron. Drew at the same event, I met Drew. Drew knows exactly who I am, like the girls. And then it's just certain people that pretend like they don't know who you are. Okay. So then my third time meeting him last night at the damn Atlanta Eagle, he goes, I go up to him. Again, I don't even wait for my friend to say, hey. I say, hey, first. I go up to him, give him a hug. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Like, at this point, it's like, oh, I think he's cool, whatever. I was like, do you remember my name? He goes, you're such and such's friend. I pay it, I'm not offended because again, I'm humble. I don't think you like, it's whatever. I don't think that much of myself. I really, truly don't. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's just giving like people do stuff like that where it's like you'll meet them over and over and over again and they don't even, they act like they don't know your name every single time. Every single freaking time. And I'm like, what the hell? Like I'm in the Twilight Zone. There's this one guy that I see around everywhere. Everywhere I go, he's there. And I'm like, what are the odds? Like every single place. And I've dated two of his friends. Okay. One of his friends, like a few years ago, I dated and I met him through the guy, right, that I was talking to. And I met him a few times after that. He never remembers me. Then maybe a year later, I dated one of his other friends. I'm trying to get my words together. I dated another one of his friends. And it's crazy. I didn't know that was also his friend, the second guy. I did not know that was also his friend. And I'm getting off track, but like, stay with me. I'm making a point. And turns to find out it's funny because it's like, I think both of the guys told me that the guy did not want to talk to him. They did not want to talk to him. I think he kind of like, I think I'm getting too messy. But I think they had told me like, oh, he got like kind of tried it. And it's just like, no, like I'm not interested. So anyways, it's like I've seen him out at concerts in Atlanta. I've seen him at concerts. I've seen him at bars. I've seen him at clubs. I've stood in line at a club and he's right there and we say hello and I have to introduce myself every single time. And it's like I've dated two of your friends and have been introduced to you by those men and you claim to never know me every single time. I had to introduce myself to him like 6 times. I don't look familiar to you. My face doesn't ring a bell. Again, I'm very humble. And so it's like, okay, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, it's kind of like, Okay, like, yeah, but then it's like after that, it's just kind of like, girl, you're a hater. You are a hater. And I don't know what your issue is with me. Like, you're a bona fide fucking hater. And I don't know, it's because I'm dating your friends and you really want to date them. But it's like, girl, you know who the fuck I am. Like, that shit is so fake. Anyway, so it's kind of like, you know who I am. Like, the shit is just fake. It's just, I can't even speak. I can't even speak. The shit is so fake. So I'm just like, you know what, girl? So, anyways, hug him. This is last night. Okay, we're going back to last night. Hug, and I'm not talking about the boy. I'm talking about the PR guy. I know I'm all over the place. So last night, give him a hug, say hey, da 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 da, and of course we start talking housewives. The housewives are in Grenada, da da da. He keeps saying, "Oh, the winning team, the winning team." Like, my girl is the winning team, and I go jokingly because I'm not really trying to like come for your girl and come for y'all. Like, I don't. Who cares? You know what I mean? This is a job. I don't give a fuck. And I go, "Oh, is that the winning team? Maybe, maybe not." Just being funny. Maybe he took offense to that. I don't know. But we stood there for like a good 13 minutes just talking and talking and talking. And by the end of it, he says bye to my friend. And then he goes, "Oh, but you need to fix that attitude." And then he started bobbing his head and opening up his mouth so that we could see his shit. "You need to fix that attitude. You need to fix that attitude." And I'm like, for you to work in PR and for me to be in media, I don't think this is good public relations. I mean, I'm just saying, this is not good public relations. And this isn't the first time. I don't know what it is about PR people. And it's like, I'm really not trying to go in, but it's like, there's so much that be happening behind the scenes that would make for great content, but I never come out because it's just like, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to say too much. And of course, I want to be professional. I don't want to burn bridges. When I interview, I think it was somebody from Portia's Family Matters. Y'all, this white PR lady emailed me talking about some, "I can have you never interview anybody from Bravo ever again." Well, we see how that turned out because I've interviewed a dozen people from Bravo. But the lady was mad because she wasn't getting the email correspondence that she was supposed to be CC'd on as far as the interview is concerned. And I guess she wanted to be, sometimes when you do virtual interviews or even interviews in person, the PR people want to like be on the call or they want to be there in person to make sure that I guess you don't ask anything or like, remember how Tyler was at the Breakfast Club and the PR person goes, no, we're not going to ask that and we're not going to talk about that. Like, just to make sure that everything goes according to plan. The girl, I don't know what was wrong with her email, but she was CC'd. I gave her all the communication that was needed. And I guess something was happening with her email. I don't know. It was miscommunication with the talent and the PR person. I don't know what they had going on. It's really not my issue. I don't work for the PR people. I work for myself. And the PR person is just a middleman, right? And I love the PR girlies. I love what they do. A lot of them are super, super sweet. I'm friends with some of them, right? A lot of them are so, 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 so sweet. But then some of them are like on this power trip where they feel like, if they feel a ways, it's kind of like they just go off on the deep end. This one lady was like, "Oh, well, since you didn't CC me on these emails and I wasn't on the virtual call and I didn't do this and I wasn't on that and you didn't have proper communication, I can have you never interview anybody from Bravo ever again." I was like, "Lady, shut the fuck up." I was like, "Lady, shut up. You sound stupid. You sound so stupid." And then there was another situation with another PR person. Um, who was it? Oh, I was talking about a housewife, and one of their people just was so freaking, I just could not believe how they were acting. It's so crazy to me. They did not like what I had said onto my video. So they caught themselves trying to check me in the comment section. And then I texted them. And this is the part that really had me thrown. I text them and I go, hey, girl, this is what I said and this is why I said it. If you want me to put out different information, just hit me up and I'll put out the information. It's really just that simple. Right? I like the PR people, the publicists that like hit me up and they go, hey, can you say this on your channel? And sometimes I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? Or can you mention this? And sometimes they don't even care if you put a positive spin on it, if you put a negative spin. They just want their client to be talked about in the press. Bad press, good press, they just want their client to be talked about. If you want me to mention something on my show, or if you want me to correct something, or if you want me to reiterate something, all you have to do is contact me and I'll be like, hey, yeah, girl, I'll do your PR work for you. Sure. Okay, I'll let the people know. But they go under my comments and then it was just a bit much. So I ended up texting the person and I'm like, hey girl, this is why I said this, that, and the third and whatever. What? No text back. No text back. No text back. And I liked it, the lady. I'm gonna just say lady. I liked it, the lady. I thought she was cool. I liked it, her. But no text back. And then y'all, it's crazy because probably about 8-9 months later, I had spilled some tea that I really wasn't supposed to spill. It was somebody else's exclusive. My bad. But I had accidentally spilled it. And then because I didn't know that it was somebody else's exclusive. Anyways, the same lady texted me talking about some, hey, so I saw your video and I just wanted to know, like, where did you get that information from? And it was true to you. You know what I mean? I got it from a friend of a friend of a, no, I really got it from a friend. My friend was like, oh, such and such, such, such. I said, word? Really? And I went on my channel and I repeated it. So I thought it was so interesting how when I texted you trying to rectify a situation, no text back. But then when I am talking about your client and how they may have legal issues coming down the pipeline, all of a sudden now you want to text me and you want answers from me. It's like, baby, this is supposed to be a mutually beneficial situationship that we got going on as the PR and the press. I don't even think the lady is official PR, but she kind of acts like a PR person, right? So it's like, what? I text you, you don't text back. And I texted her back 12 hours later. And I was like, I got the information from a friend. But I'm like, do I be tripping? Am I tripping? Like, am I the crazy one? Am I the crazy one? Am I the crazy one? And then all of a sudden, you need to fix your attitude. I'm like, child, y'all gonna have me. I try not to be a part of the beef sector. I'm not one of those bloggers that want to beef with people, but it's just like, really? Really? But I kept it cute. I kept it cute, y'all. I was drunk. I was like, you know what? Fix my attitude. Okay, thumbs up. I think I did a thumbs up or I waved. I was like, oh, okay. Cause he really was like trying to like buck. Like he was doing, you need to, like, I said what I said. Bitch, I said what I said. And I was like looking around like, I looked at my friend like, what? Anyways, child. Anyways. I'm having some leakage. My nose is leaking. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Am I wrong? Like, did I do something wrong? Like, is it me? Am I the problem? Am I the problem? Like, let me know, because that's like the third PR person that like kind of came for me. Like the third one. And y'all, I'm so nice. I am so nice. Like, and I'm professional. So I'm like, what? Like, listen, granted, you may not like what I say, especially like on my channel. If I say something about your client on my channel, you may not like my commentary on my channel. But at the end of the day, in real life, like, I'm very approachable. I'm very professional. I'm very cool. Maybe my joke didn't land. Maybe my little joke did not land, or whatever the case may be. But I'm a very cool, nice person. Like, I think I'm too nice. I think I'm way too nice. And I go up to people and I hug people and I say, hey girl, like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, people want to act like they don't know who you are. They stay acting like they don't know your name each and every fucking time that I meet you. And it's kind of like, girl, are we doing this game? Are we doing? It's okay to like remember somebody's name, and it's okay to like, I don't know, like, these girls be thinking that they're so high and mighty, and it's just like, girl, like, really? Oh no, child. Met somebody else last night, and it's like, I know you know who I can't tell you why I know that you know me, but it's like, I know that you know me, but I be acting dumb, like, I be acting clueless, like, okay, girl, I'm gonna let you act like I'm gonna act clueless with you. Anyways, the girls are in Grenada. That was such a long intro story time. Sorry. The girls are in Grenada. Let me see if I can oops, not supposed to show y'all that. Okay, there's nothing on that page that's vulnerable. Okay, bear with me. Shout out to the RHOA Talk onto Twitter. They be having all of the things pertaining to Atlanta on their page, and I absolutely love them. So the girls are in Grenada, right? The Caribbean, and they're doing their big one as far as the international cash trip is concerned. Let me go ahead and put this on the screen. Okay. Okay, so the girls are in Grenada. This is Cynthia Bailey in Grenada. Hopefully y'all can see this. Can y'all see that? Cynthia Bailey. She looks beautiful as always. This is Portia.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up, Grenada?
All the way from Grenada. Listen, y'all, we are throwing a party. Y'all know how we do. But the jab after sunset is going down when?
That's right. Tomorrow at Carnage. Y'all gotta be there.
Come on now, because everybody, their mom and their daddy and brother gonna be there. You got
That's
Mr.
right.
Killer. Yes. You got Dash, Lava Man, Muddy and Tara. That's
It's
right.
gonna be everything.
It's going down, and it's gonna be traditional. We're gonna have on all black jab, doing it
All
real big.
down.
We got Cynthia Bailey, Phaedra Parks, Shamia Mwangi. Y'all know who I be, okay?
Not y'all know who I be is. Y'all, I am so happy to see Phaedra. She looks amazing. It looks like the girls are at the waterfall, and they are promoting this jab after sunset, which I think is like it reminds me, when I saw the clips, it reminded me of Carnival, where it's like a party in the street and they like have this black paint all over. And this is Britt Edie and Drew Sidora.
Dora and Britt Edie come with us to.
Y'all, I like Britt. And I like her husband. Like, I like her. Like, it's giving the new Kenya. Yeah.
Tomorrow to jab, honey. 7 to 12. We need you guys to jab, have Carnage, at Carnage, and see us. It's gonna be a party. We need y'all there. All of Grenada, please come out and party with us. And oil up with us, okay? Yes. And just have a great time. Look forward to seeing you there. Because guess what? We bringing the real jab. Okay, Dora.
Y'all, why do I like Britt? Like, why? I feel like I'm finna low key stand. I don't know. It's just something about her. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And this is them twerking at the waterfall, child. You got Shamia body going. You got Phaedra naked. You got Portia with her ass out. I think that's Cynthia in the back with her body yada yada. They look good. This is where Phaedra belongs. This is where Phaedra belongs with the princesses of Thoughtland. Okay, not over there with the doctors and the doctors' wives. Okay, I'm so glad that Bravo rectified that situation and made it right. Cause what? But y'all, they showing a lot of body and they twerking. I don't know if I can show this, but this is Britt Edie and she twerking and she half naked.
There they are.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And why they saying, I know a lot of the girls went in, they're saying that it's Zeus, they're saying that it's VH1, they're saying that they're declassing the show. Somebody said Brit naked, not surprised, doing what she does best. Okay, that's a Brit hate account. La Diva Scorpion said it's giving Zeus Jocelyn's cabaret vibes, especially them newbies. Which I will say that the newbies, everybody really, even Phaedra and Portia, it gives very like Instagram baddies and stuff like that. Not like a traditional housewives. Everybody has BBLs and big asses and titties and Coke bottle, ways. And it's just very va-va-voom, like the fashions. But I think maybe that's more of a product of Atlanta in general, maybe. You know what I mean? But let's not act like the twerking and the carnival vibes is brand new to Atlanta because they've been doing this. Okay, they've been doing shit like this. Somebody said, I swear all that's missing is the Zeus t-shirts and Natalie Nunn. Dustin said they went from Bravo to Zeus real fast. Somebody said this season finna eat. Somebody said this is what I want to see on Housewives. Somebody said, so y'all just gonna post everything, huh? No reason to watch the show. This is not a storyline. Them dancing in the street is not a storyline. Now, if they were exposing all of the storylines, it would be a different situation, but it's literally them dancing in the street. Like, that's not a spoiler to anything. There goes Phaedra dancing behind Britt. Okay, there goes Shamia. They said Drew and Portia was dancing together, child.
The crew of The Real Housewives Atlanta.
Anywho. So that's that. Oh, and I think that's Britt right there. Child, that's why Kenya is mad. Kenya is mad because Kenya used to be a booty model too. Kenya used to be a booty model. And now another booty model. I don't want to disrespect Britt Edie, but she used to be a model, like video vixen. And Kenya said, who is this Kenya 2.0? And I think what really made her upset is the fact that Kenya 2.0 got a husband. Okay, how Peach McIntyre said she got a husband and 6 kids. My man. Okay, mine's been here for 8 years, is going away for 8. And then Heavenly talking about some, I'm not trying to be messy or anything, but can we get Kenya on Married to Medicine, please? That is the dumbest idea. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Married to Medicine. Stop trying to lower the standard. Stop trying to lower the bar. And, I get it. Like, not everybody on Housewives is a housewife. Even when they're wives, they're not housewives. They have careers and they're entrepreneurs and they have jobs and they work and they go out and they party. They're not traditional housewives. So I understand that sometimes, they delve off when it comes to the premise of the show. But I just kind of feel like what makes Married to Medicine special is that it's a specific community and it's a high bar to be inside of that community. And I don't want them to lower that bar, right? Now, if you want to introduce her to a doctor, that's a different story. We'll get to Andy Cohen in just a second, but this is Kelly. I like this outfit. People were trying to joan on her outfit. I like the outfit. Kelly's outfit is cute. I like this. Well, the hat is okay, but I think the two-piece, like the bra, the belt, the skirt, like that's so cute. I love the fan or the whatever that is. Somebody said another mark missed by a mile. I've never seen such bad fashions. I don't think she looked bad. Somebody said her and these big hats don't make her hands. Okay, I'm not reading that. When they said, oh, Kelly is serving on the international cast trip, Keys Rollins said, serving what? Pink Super Mario? Okay. Now, what y'all not finna do is do Kelly. All right. Kelly looks fabulous. Kenya, on the other hand, Kenya is back home in Atlanta. The fans want to believe that she's secretly filming. Dream on. No, in all seriousness, I hope Kenya gets confessionals and I hope they treat her right. And I hope that she's in the title card and in the intro with a tagline and things like that. And I really want it to be dramatic. Like she was really a part of the season and then like she's not. Kenya's beautiful. I cannot understand. And I love how like she be having her gray edges and this is no tea and it's no shade. I think Kenya's gray hairs are so beautiful. I think Kenya's aging gracefully. She's fabulous. What's up with this filter though? I don't like that, Kenya. You're too beautiful. Here's a word of advice for anyone who uses Facetune. When you use a filter on Facetune and you utilize their AI capabilities, turn the filter down. It doesn't have to be on 100%. Turn the toggle down. Turn the slider down. Who is texting me? Oh, my friend Jasmine. Hey, Jazz. She sent me a trash can for my new apartment. Love her for that. But it's like, girl, this filter, you are too cute for that. Her hair is beautiful, though. Classy McClass said, is that a filter? Somebody said, not really a fan of Miss Mora, but Bravo did her dirty. Kenya stuck around even for the worst seasons of RHOA and tried to revive the show. Kenya and Nene are... I do agree with that. I actually will defend Kenya when it comes to that. Kenya was around when the show was in its decline, trying to keep the show afloat. And this is how Bravo repays her. Listen, Linda, it is what it is. Everyone receives a little accountability. Phaedra was gone for 7-8 years. Portia was demoted one season. Everyone has their day. Every dog has their day. But anyways, that's Cynthia. She looks so pretty. I love her face. I'm actually happy Cynthia's back. I was low-key being a hater. And I was like, Cynthia can go. And I was like, I feel like a friend role is perfect for her. I feel like she's, had such a well-rounded storyline onto all of her seasons onto the show. And I feel like, her being a friend and just accompanying the ladies is perfect for her. I don't know how she fits in as Kenya was like her closest friend. I would assume that's who she was a friend of. But, okay. And then you have Kelly in her two-piece looking fabulous. Love her shoes. But this is what Mr. Andy Cohen said. He was caught up with by TMZ. And this is what he had to say about, Phaedra's return. They asked her about Phaedra's return and they asked him about Kenya's exit. And y'all, he didn't even mention Kenya.
Andy, oh my God, so Phaedra is back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, so does that mean that like Kenya is no more, or maybe can we see her coming back, or is Phaedra like the actual permanent replacement? Do you know, or?
You know what?
First off, who is this man in the background trying to get an autograph? Like what? First off, an autograph is so 1983. We take selfies in 2024. Who is asking for an autograph in 2024? I'm confused. And why do you want Andy Cohen's autograph? What's going on?
what I know is that it is going to be an incredible season. I am so excited that Phaedra is coming back.
Then you have another man. It looked like he asking for an autograph. What is happening? I think they asking for autographs. Or is he an assistant? I'm confused. What's going on?
And that's really where I'm at.
And the ratings should be really good.
I hope so. I mean, the show's really good, which is the most important thing.
Well, I guess I'll keep y'all posted if we learn any more news about Kenya's exit. Reported, alleged exit, child. She stayed on social media talking about something. I'm not going anywhere. Twirl, twirl. Kenya more hair spa. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.